Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the virtual program College Admission on behalf of San Luis County Library Reference Department. I'm Shahidur Rahman, and with me we have Megan Pfeiffer Davis. She's the Assistant Manager for the Reference Department in San Luis County Library. The program is recording and there will be a chances to ask questions and we'll answer them towards the end of the presentation. Make sure close your microphone off so that no interruption. We will finish the presentation, then you will have a chance to ask questions and we will answer them. Let's start. This is the golden opportunity at this time to know about college admissions, because this is fall semester will be finished within very short time and spring semester will start. During the spring semester, you have to finish up all your college preparation, testing, standardized test, writing recommendations, FAFSA filling in, as well as the application for the colleges. So we will go by step all this procedure. And if you have a question, please wait, we finish it. So my next slide is in order to go for the college admission procedure, I would say this is really challenging, as well as some research is needed to do that. Why you need to do research? Because you're going to a college. It could be a new college, it could be a new area, it could be a new social environment. So you need to go in a place where you feel thrive academically and personally, so that you feel comfortable and you be doing better job over there. So according to some of the educators, that they say the college preparation to admission for college should start at the very first year of your high school. Well, I agree with that, but it is not too late if you're a junior or senior in this high school. So we will accommodate everyone in our discussion, in our presentation. And of course, I'm going to show you something which really benefited for everyone. We do have some database, as well as some of them not in our database exactly, but we are allowed to use those, and I will show you how to pursue using those database to keep your road and path clear to go to the college. So the next slide is to show you that there are different stages to apply for the colleges, and you need to go every one of the steps to finish. It could be a writing college application. It is not that easy, but it is not that hard either. So we need to know a lot of things to fill out that form. Then you have to request the transcript to your counselor in the school to send it to the different colleges. Obviously, you are not strict to applying for one college, multiple colleges you're applying to, so multiple recommendations and the transcript will go. In addition to the transcript, you will have to take these standardized tests, SAT and ACT, depending on the school you're going to, and you have to be getting an optimum score. Without that optimum score, you might not get into it. So you have to be prepared yourself and try to do well enough so that you can get into this college. In addition to those, you need to have letters of recommendation and the college essay. College essay is one of the top things to college admissions directors looking into. So our website as well as our database will lead you to the places where you can feel comfortable and you'll be satisfied with their the performance and it'll be easy for you to go one-step shopping. So let's start here. Next slides. I'm trying to show first. I think you should start looking for the college at the first step, because the choice of college and the area of the college is very, very essential. So college could be 2 years college, it could be 4 years university. It could be one of the best colleges or university, which are known as Ivy schools. It could be in St. Louis, could be outside St. Louis. And also it could be a very small college, could be bigger campus. So different people have different ideas, different choice. So I will take you to there to decide which one, how to decide which one you will take. So first I'll go show you how to choose for the college. So this is the slide where I said school finder. It means I'm going to use one database and one website. The first one is College Board. College Board, if you're not familiar with that, those who are those who are giving us tests like SAT, GRE, ACT, as well as advanced placement test, the AP test, all sorts of AP test. So they make those tested. It's called the College Board, as well as College Board has the very depth knowledge of each and every college in the United States, rather around the world. So they are very knowledgeable and very good website, very easy to use. Let's start with this part, College Board. So this is their website and it's called collegeboard.com. You can go anytime. And this page I selected because I'm trying to show you some colleges in Missouri. So you can choose the colleges by the location. I choose location Missouri. You can choose anywhere, Chicago or Iowa or California. You can choose the college depending on major and what kind of major you are, computer science, communications, psychology, or speech pathologies. Those majors you can choose from there. The types of college, what type of college is this? I'll show you this in a second. Affordability, that is one of the main criteria for choosing the college. You will find out how much financial benefit you get, financial help they can offer you, or what kind of scholarship they can offer you, or how much you have to pay for the whole courses. Campus life, some people like busy campus, crowded campus, and some people like small campus like your high school. Then the credit, if you're taking credit from different colleges, how you can transfer them, or if you earn some credit from this college, how can you transfer to the other college? These all will be in the College Board website. So I choose some of the colleges which are in Missouri. The first one is Stevens Institute of Business and Arts. Yeah, you probably heard about this name. I'm not sure. This is like a business major colleges. The second one, Washington University, which is the prestigious university in the United States. I think is number 10, but is number 1 in the Missouri. And you can see there are categories to look into. This is like 4-year private, medium, urban. So the setting of the college is like this. Then what percentage is being graduated from the college? 95%, very high percentage graduated from the college. And what is their tuition per year after the financial aid is given to you? It says $27,000. What is the requirement, which is SAT, is 1480 to 1560. So very high requirements as well as very high pricey college, no doubt in it. Then I have St. Louis University, which is also very close to us. And their tuition kind of high, 31,000, but the admission requirement a little bit less than St. Louis, Washington University, but their graduation rate is 79%, almost 20% less than that. That means the people go there and leave to the different colleges. And the Truman University and the University of Missouri Columbia, these are the two universities most of the high school students from this area go to. So let's look into that. So if you like to go to Truman, you will see this is the same, but this is the public university, 4-year, and it's a rural. That means it's countryside college, and Washington University is urban, or Rockhurst, also urban. So they are in the city, in the town. So that's somebody's choice. Maybe I want to go someplace where there's no big cities around, the small city or the rural area. So you can choose from there too. And the Maryville University, which is private, 4 years, and suburban college, that is also good and very close in metropolitan St. Louis. The graduation rate is 71%, so which is much, much lower than the St. Louis U. But if you look the tuition fee, which is about $29,000 after the financial aid, but the requirement is a little bit less, $1040, but they have about $1150. So we will consider before choosing a college also. Then I want to show one of the college is you probably not heard before, the Webster University, also in the St. Louis area. Their graduation rate is 58%. That means people go and take classes over there and leave to the other school because I don't know what's the reason, but their graduation rate is less. And I'm going to show another college is in Ozark. You will be surprised. This is College of the Ozark. This is same as the private, not the public, private. This setting is small and rural. Is a college. Graduation rate 71%, not bad compared to the area where it is, but the tuition fee is only 11,000. And the requirement also 960. If you're one of those whose standardized test is not that great, you have to look all those colleges also. And if your standardized is good and your affordability, then you can choose where you can go and afford it. So this is the page. Now, what else you can see on this page, if I click like the name, and it will give you more information. WashU doesn't give that. So I'll go to other college. Let's say St. Louis University. If you click on the name of the school, St. Louis University, it will give you more details. So it's not only Missouri, you can choose anywhere in the United States, just name the location onto the front page. So what this is about the college, they give you a summary of it. Then when you apply for the application, sometimes you have to give the college name and the college code number because they want to verify the transcript. You're sending it from that college, or they want to verify your SAT score. Or if you ask the SAT to send your score to the different colleges, you just give them this number, they will send it to the different schools. So if you have time, read some of them colleges you like and description of the college. And if you like it, you can add to your list. Adding the list is not the permanent solution, but it will help you in the later on when you go back and forth to different colleges. So now let me show you the LearningExpress library. This is in our database. And I need to tell you a few things about LearningExpress database. This is the database. It has everything for a college going students. Even when you go to college, even in your high school, both sides covered on this side. This is a wonderful opportunity to look for it. So right now we're looking for the college, the name of the college and what they offer to search into it. So we'll look for the college. If you click job, career, and accelerator, then at the end of the line, you say discover schools and scholarship. So first you discover the school and then go to discover school here. Find school finder again, but in this case, you have to have a library card as well as you need to have a PIN number to get into, which is extremely beneficial if you have a card and the PIN number, but it is free. So I'll sign in first with my email address and my password, then I'll show you details. So I logged in with my credentials. So we are looking in the school finder. So you click on open the school finder. So they gave you 2 or 4-year school or programs, same as the college board. And they also added graduate school program. So we are concerned for the college admission. So we go 2 or 4-year college. And this is another way to find out. They said if you want to match your college, you have to go 3 steps on this side. And if you want to key search, and you have to go on this side. So if you need some help to start with, narrow down your college search, use the 3 steps tool to quickly discover the schools that might be great options for you, and then refine your search in the finals. Let's start that. So first thing, they're asking which area you want to go college. So since I'm Missouri, I'm going Southeast. And then next, go to 4-year college, the next. So which area you want to study? Lots of areas. So just pick up one where you want to study, your choice of major. So I'm writing computer and information system, and then matching. So they give all these colleges in East Coast for the computer science and information technology. So if you like East Coast, you can go. And if you're in Missouri, you have to go back and type the Missouri colleges. So for example, Texas, Alabama, AM University, very known university. If you click on this, it'll open up the school. So the school will tell you what's the tuition fee, as well as the undergraduate, how much you're going to receive. So your tuition fee will be, if you're state, about 8,600, and if you're out of state, you have to pay more. So obviously, you know, the out of state will be charging more, but still some people go out of state. So if you're going out of state, it should be private and it'll be all same fee. So about the college or school profile, you see what the description is, how many students enroll, so how many undergraduates enroll, total number enrollment. So you can pretty much look into those information, those profile, so choose the college. So as well as the student program, what they have other than the regular curriculum. And so if you look under cost and financial aid, they give you some idea, but in details, they're giving on the under the cost. Then if you are taking ACT or SAT, you need to see how much the score is acceptable. So the SAT score is 506, and ACT is 1142 score. They were going to accept it. So you have, and the test score, if you take individual, SAT score score is here. Then what are the areas of measures you can choose from them? So you can see all kind of measures are here. Animal science, food science, agriculture, alphabetically arranged. So engineering, liberal arts, biological science, mathematical science. Okay, so once you go all the steps of the choosing colleges, the next step for you to find out who's giving you money. So that's most essential part of our college going. So before you finalize, you look at which school taking the score, how many up to the point, and then you look ready for taking the test. So we do have two database. One is LearningExpress and other one's tutor.com. I'm not sure you are familiar with those. The tutor.com is the one, if you want to hire a tutor and talk to them, they will charge you. But if you are a library card holder and use the library website, you talk to the tutor through the library web page or database, you will be free. So you can ask any questions, any subject, anytime. Sometimes you have direct contact. Sometimes you have to post your questions, then they will answer on. So based on how to prepare yourself for the SAT and SAT. So I will show you first LearningExpress again, which I showed you earlier. So in this case, I'll show you college admission test preparation. So this is the, you can prepare for your ACT, prepare for SAT, and also if you are preparing for AP exam. So we give a presentation early this year about preparation for AP. So now let's check what can we get from them for preparing ACT. So when you're preparing for ACT, you see there, this is the preparation tutorial. That means this kind of go through with you and they will help you line by line. So after finishing tutorial, you can go to practice test. So they give you several practice tests for almost all the subject area, like English, math, reading, science, writing test, practice test. You can take practice test like this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 practice tests give you. You can take the practice test, then you can count what the score will be, or you can print the practice test and take the score test on your time and scoring them. So they will save the score for you. So you can take several times to improve your testing results or testing scores. And that's for the LearningExpress. Now, if you go onto the tutor.com, so tutor.com is, as I mentioned, it is the mainly tutoring service. Like you hire a tutor, you pay for it. But if you go on this side, it gives you like the preparing for a test. You can connect with the tutor and you can prepare for the SAT and ACT. Then if you have questions, you can write the question and then some teacher will answer that. So I'm going to show you with the SAT and ACT preparation. So this is the page where you need help. If I need math help, so I keep in math, and under what kind of math I need help. I need, let's say I need help geometry. I click geometry, select a grade. You probably 11th or 12th grade or whatever grade, 10th grade. I'm not sure you have geometry, 11th grade. So you have a questions on your assignment. You couldn't find out any way how to solve this problem. You write it down, connect with the tutor. Sometimes you have a big question, you can attach the file to the tutor. They will answer that. And this is all service free to you. both tutor.com and LearningExpress. So once you get prepared yourself, you learn how to take the test. You're taking the test by February and getting the results within 2 weeks. Then you get to go for the next step. So next step is to looking for the money. You need money to go to college, and also it depends on the parents' affordability and non-affordability both. So there are two sections I'm going to talk about. One is the FAFSA. FAFSA is not in our database, but it is the website. Most of the school, and the last month, I think last 2 weeks, I'm seeing them, they're giving special classes for the parents as well as the college college applicants, students applicants for come to the FAFSA seminar or FAFSA evening courses they're giving. This is not very simple to fill it in. Your parents has to involve, and I'm going to show you the pages which coming from. So this is coming from Federal Student Aid, or it's called the FAFSA.com. So your school may be organizing a workshop for your parents, or daytime or evening time. So if you go through this, you'll see once you are acquainted with this, once you are familiar with some of the terms you need, you'll be easy to fill out the form. So if you're in a college, you fill out the first year, then you have to give every year, whether you getting financial help or not, you have to fill out that. Based on that, college will give you the financial aid. So in order to fill out the FAFSA, you need your parents to involve, because they ask parents' income, parents' W-2 form, all this information. And if you're working part-time, they're asking your information too. So all this information, you have to send it to the FAFSA. And also FAFSA will give you a like an ID. So whenever you don't have to go all the steps every time, you click your ID and here log in. You should have an account. You should have open an account and you get log into it directly. Then you get your profile. If it is changes, status changes, you can change the status, or it is either going up or down status, you can change all your financial information. So that's one thing. And for the every college application will ask you, did you fill out the FAFSA? What is your FAFSA? So you probably disclose some of the information which you turn into FAFSA in order to get financial help. So besides FAFSA, you can get federal government aid, and you got study, work study in the college as well. Those coming from after, depending on the FAFSA application. So the next one is I'm going to show you LearningExpress. So in the LearningExpress, you'll be looking for grants, scholarship, work study, and federal loans. So whichever you'll be applying for, definitely the more money, more help, but depending on the condition of the FAFSA and the affordability of you and your parents, they will decide what kind of aid you'll get. But one thing I should say, the higher the tuition of the college, higher the money you'll get. And lower the tuition for the college, you get low benefit or low money from the federal government. So let's start with the LearningExpress again. So this is the LearningExpress, and we'll go to again on the job and career accelerator. So we're looking for the scholarship this time. So this side has make a nice thing, which is there is a table already, scholarship finder. So once you send your information into this LearningExpress database, and they will circulate about 24,000 sources. So you're filling out this part, you search for keyword, like what keyword. Maybe you'll say financial help or grants or work studies, something like that. Or don't write anything on here. So you give them your GPA, you giving them your academic year, your senior, junior in the high school. Then you give your score of ACT and ACT, and what kind of award you want. You select, you want to get scholarship, grants, fellowship, or contest. So again, the scholarship will be sometimes by nomination. They will nominate you for the scholarship. You go to the college and give an interview. That's up to the college who they will select. And you will have a grants. So grants is not having much tough time to get in. It again based on your FAFSA information. Then fellowship not for the undergraduate, is for the graduate, and contest is all for the graduate school. So once you're done filling out this part, you go and send it to them or search by yourself after you give information. So time to time you keep adding and searching it. You'll see how many places they send your application, this your information, and what kind of source they're asking you to be a candidate for the scholarship or candidate for the grants. So this is a wonderful chance. Without sending too much work, you can do in one step. So there may be other private sources in our library. We do have four-year college scholarship and two-year college scholarship. I didn't have this here on our presentation, but we do have books too. And parents come here, and the applicant come here and look for the scholarship for the students. And also we have a book in the library in the reference department is grants. Also on our website, we have a grants there. So I didn't mention those. I mentioned right now, but I didn't have any over here. So let's go next one. So you choose the college, you take the test, and get prepared for getting your score. Then you searching for funding, either scholarship or the grants, and make sure you fill out the FAFSA as soon as possible, and then look for the next one. So next will be, in order to get into college, whether it's a very good college, high ranking college, medium types college, everybody required to write an essay, because the college admission counselors, admission directors, they read those college essays very, very seriously. And so they, after reading the college essay, sometime they decide which students will get admitted and how much money they will get. So college essays is one of the important part. So I choose two databases to show you the college essay, how you can get help. So if I go to LearningExpress again, and you'll see under college preparation, and we have a separate section, college admission essay writing. This is a fantastic sections, and you should start working writing the college essay, even if you're a good writer or not so good writer, but you need to write something attractive so that the college admissions read this and you get some benefit. So this sections on the LearningExpress deals with the writing college admissions. And if I click this, you'll see how to start writing. So there's a book, is ebook inside the college admission essay. And if I click it, you'll see the ebook here. This is the writing information. And they give a step-by-step how to write college essay. And if you go through, not here, see what is a great college, great essay, and how to write those, you can write it up by looking those. And of course, you can get help from any adults or teachers or counselors. So, once you've done the college essay preparation, it takes time. It's not the overnight you're writing an essay. And I will take you to tutor.com. So I took this page. We're not going directly. I'm going to show you. This is our San Luis County Library homepage. Looks like this. And if you have a library card and you come to the library or sitting at home, you go to our homepage, slcl.org, or this is our, then you go to research. After research, you go on to the left where it says A to Z. Click on A to Z. You can see T for tutor.com and L for LearningExpress library. So that we've shown you. So now if you click on T, you get tutor.com, click on here. So you get to the section. And if you have the questions, again, you write it down, the tutor will come and answer your, and there's a section here, I will show you. If we go couple backtrack, I think over here, no. College Board doesn't have anything for writing, only tutor.com has the section you can using it. Okay, so you're on the tutor.com. And if you're writing a college essay, then you go same section, you need help. You go to this and you have to say English or writing tutor, write tutor or writing tutor. Select a subject, in this case will be essay. You click on essay, then you can send your writing essay to them by attachment in the file. They will read it. If there's a correction needed, they will correct it, or they will give some suggestion to you when you connect the tutor for them. So it has free service and no limit to that. You can access to your home and access to the library as well. So once you finish the writing essay and you think it is okay to send it, to just keep it. And we will go, the next step will be to, now the last step there is recommendation letters for the colleges. Some colleges require 2 recommendation letters. Some, the Ivy League college recommendations need to be 3. So you have to find out teachers or counselors who can write recommendation. So in order to write a good recommendations, you need to write a good resume. So if you write a resume and give it to the counselor, they knows what you are, what is your interest, and what kind of activities you are involved in this high school. So the college counselor doesn't look only not only the transcript of your grade on grade point average and the courses you're taking. So they also look the extracurricular activities. So the more extracurricular activities you have, the better it is a chance. So the writing essay, send it to them, and then you write a resume. And to get help for resume here, we'll show you. So build resume and job letter. So we're not going for job, we're going for the college. So it will be simple as a high school student. Your resume will be simple. You write things, what you are interested, what you have done so far in the 4-year high school, and give it to the your counselors. So you build a resume and they give you step by step. um, and they have a template also. You can start writing and check with the star tutorial. They're also tutor. They can check with you. So the life making easier because you don't have to look for the people who can read and correct your essay. You can send them, they will correct, and they will go through your writings also. So this is both under Learning Express and the tutor.com have the capability of correcting your essays. So once you finish your all these things and your college choice, your financial things straighten up, your recommendations that get, and remember, recommendation also take times by the counselors and the students. The reason is you probably had 100 and 150 students in the senior, they're all going to college, and imagine how much pressure the counselor has to write all the recommendation. So the earlier start is the better because it will be smoothly running, no rush. So now we'll show you next slide will be you finish everything. So one thing I have to mention that even some people waiting to the very last minute to complete the application and send it with all the requirements. That is not bad, but the other things I didn't mention, if you fill out an application at the beginning, let's say 5 or 6 colleges you like, you start sending them online. And once they receive, they will inform you that application has been received, but is incomplete. So they create a file and they keep it. As they keep a file and you are sending sometimes the transcript, sometimes the recommendation and your FAFSA informations, your financial information, slowly they will pile up in your folder. Once the folder is complete, then they will inform you that your application folder is complete. So, excuse me, now we can go and check it, and or we will decide to whether you get admissions or not. So that's the another one. Or you can complete all the requirements and then send the application at the end. So again, application sending could be hard copy, could be the online. So most of the people nowadays do online, and you should save online copy also. And so once you've done all this requirement, you get to send them to college, because we'll say application is complete and apply now. Hopefully within a very short time, you get an answer about your status, whether you accepted or declined. So both should be one of the other. You should be accepted. So one college will accept you, one college is reject you, one college will keep you in a waiting list. Several things will happen. Don't be discouraged. Keep moving until you reach your point. So that's the presentation I have. Now, if you have any questions, you can send the question in chat and Megan will answer those. Anybody has any question? Nobody has question. Oh, all gone. All right. Thank you very much, those who are attending. So with that, we end our presentation. Good luck to you all.